I came to the realization that I've sort of made a rod for my own back by making all this so close together, all of this section here. And I was thinking, what if we just blew all of this up with a load of meteorites? Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in our USA city, which is going to be named, drumroll please, Mississippi. Yes, that was the one that got, well, it didn't get the most votes on the poll because it wasn't on the poll, but then I gave you the choice between Seattle and Mississippi, and that is the one we're going for. So yeah, I like that one as well. I think it rolls off the tongue nicely and fits in with what we're doing. Today we are going to be working on integrating a metro into our city because our traffic is absolutely horrendous in our build. We are using trams, we are using buses, but if we have a look, they've got some hot spots. I mean, this is okay. This is just red and busy. It's just a well-used road. This is just a well-used road. It looks worse than it is actually because these are all parked cars down here. This little bit down here, people coming in and out of this section at either end onto this one main road is a bit of an issue. So we need to do a little bit of work on that. Oh, we've got an electricity problem over there. But I reckon metro is really going to help out. So we're going to dive into that. Let's have a quick look. Electricity available. Oh yeah, of course. We've got this outside of the map. Connection which we're not using, so we're going to up our budget to, let's just go to 115, so we don't need to worry about that again. Well, okay, 116 then, that's fine with me. And water should be okay. Is that going to solve the problem? You're all going to be happy? You are all going to be happy. Excellent. So let's take a look here and see where we can add in some sort of hub that's going to help with our metro. So if you remember, we've got this little hub that we've been building up over on this side of the city. We've got our intercity, let's have a look here, metro intercity bus hub, which gives us a metro connection underneath. We've got our ground bypass train station, which is taking people in and out of the city, and we'll get that hooked up in other places as well. And we have our bus station over here. So we've got all of these options. Oh dear, and we've got a big hole in the ground. We will sort that out. We've got all of these options. So I'd like to then get the metro going out to various places around the place. So let's jump into our metro here. We're probably going to be using the underground metro stations, and I think first of all a nice metro connection would be over here in the Anchor District by Brook Heights, and we've got this shopping complex in the middle here with this park. So we've got shops up and down either side and this nice little park area here, and I think hooking into that would be quite good. So if we come over here, and I think if we can sort of hook this up like this next to our park, there we go, they can come out there. I think I might just use the Move It mod. There we go. I want that lined up. So when they come out onto this main road here. There we go. Excellent. And that will go underneath there. Very good. Give them access to this area. Traffic flow 47%. You know what it is? We've got a big influx coming in because we built this area last episode. And this is a heck of a lot of offices and high density residential, so there's a lot going on. So we'll just let that tick away in the background. It will get sorted, I'm sure. Okay, so that can come into here. I want metro around this area, and we've got our industry up here. And definitely down here, I want a metro line that runs through the middle here. So I'm thinking, let's just have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if we could sort of have it in the middle section, it might mean we're going to lose a couple of buildings, but yeah, we'll have to sort of live with that. So if we go there, how many blocks is that away? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the 5th block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be this block here. Right up in the corner against the path. I'm trying to sort of get this even on both sides. Yeah, that needs to go this side, so we'll delete that and we'll pop that there. There we go, that's fine. We can connect that together. Let's go tunnel mode. Okay, there we go. So that brings that together. And then we've got this one up here. So I'm thinking here we might end up, we've only got this one line that goes under here, so we might end up with a couple more little stops under here. Or whether we could hook that in. Elevated metro station, whether we could add one of these in here as well along the back. So that's going to be above ground, isn't it? Let's just pop that there so we can see. Yeah. Or we could just pop like another one of these over here, which will then connect into this area. I think we're going to go for that, you know. We're going to pop that in there. So we've got this one to hook up to here. We've got this one to hook up to here. And it sort of adds a bit of a, yeah, a bit of a thing. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is just taking this little block that's here and turning this into a tram and metro stop area. So we can bring those two places in, because we do have tram stops over here, but I'd like them to come into here and use this stop. So I'm going to pop that right opposite the road there. We're going to take our tram roads and we can upgrade just this section here. Might get a few complaints because of the type of road being used. And this then sort of heads out, yeah, down this main road here. We'll do that. That's fine. And then we'll take our stops. Let's pop that back on again. And I'm going to bring this one in to add another stop down here. And I'm going to bring this one in to add another stop down there as well. So that's actually going to go around. Let me just adjust this one. There we go. Excellent. So both sides of the road. So it just skips that piece of road there. I might leave that as a tram road in case you have anything else going by. So now anybody using these two routes can hop on the tram there. Excellent. That's good. So again, I'm looking at this area down here and we've got stops here for our trams, quite a few, and stops over here. If I could just hook into one of those, I think that would work okay. So maybe we can just take out one of these businesses and here. This is where it's going to be. Right on this spot. We're going to go back to our metro. Thank you very much. And we're going to pop that there. Excellent. I was thinking of one down here as well near these stops, but that just sort of seems a little bit overkill. So we're going to go with that. And then I would like a stop over here in our industry area, just to perhaps bring some people over here. So I'm thinking of just running a little road down here. Let's just grab that road. Thank you. Let's get that above ground. And even just there for now. And then we can sort of build up around it later. And that will back onto those businesses. And I think that will sort of help this area. And as we start to expand out there. Yeah. So this one here is going to hook into this side. And then that is going to come. Yeah. Okay. Let me hook these up. And we'll see how this all goes. Okay, I think that will do for now. So we're going to have this line that runs through this area, stops off here with our intercity metro bus hub thing, and that's obviously going to come back again through here. So we'll hook that one up. There we go. So that's going to be crest to anchor. So let me just name that one. There we go. And then we've got our other one here that goes round in a loop. So this is one of those situations where I'm going to have my loops and I'm going to have what I would call point to point. So that is everybody who agrees or disagrees with either going round in a circle or going point to point. I'm covering both options here. So that way everybody can complain and not be happy about the way I do my mass transit. Hooray. I aim to keep everybody happy. What's that one been named as? Let's have a look. Here we go. Circular Underground Metro. Okay, I'll just rename those. One sec. There we go. So we've got our crest and anchor, Spring Hills, clockwise and counterclockwise. Let's just check the vehicles on these lines. Zoop. So if I shut this down here and do it this way, might get a little bit more option. So what have we got on here? One resident so far. How many vehicles have we got? 2 vehicles on here, and they have 400 each. So I think that should be okay. this one, I can click that green thing in the corner. There we go. 2 vehicles on that one. And this one here, 2 vehicles on that one. And we've got loads of vehicles. Let me just have a look at what we've got set up here as well. So the crest to anchor, there we go. So we've got the different types of metro that we can use. We've got the normal metro, airport, express, and I'm going to click this as well. So whatever I set up here is only changed on this line. So 300, 500. Let's go for this one. Underground train. We'll get 300 on that one. So that'll be good. That will change that. And then our ticket prices, we'll just go with the default ticket price, I think, for now, which will be good. And that will set that one up. And then if we jump over at this line, I'll again do that default ticket prices. In fact, I need to probably set that again, don't I? Yep, there we go. Probably going to do this on all of them. Yeah, I think that'll work the best. There we go. Excellent. So we'll leave that running and see how it goes. What I would like to do is check the walkability and the access to other bus routes near to all of these stops as well. Let's first of all make sure this one here has access to electricity. So what I might just do, as we have some needs here, is just start filling this in with high density again. We'll get that to fill up. You know, that's going to help the traffic as well. Even more people moving in. Excellent. There we go. I just check our district is all set up to cover over there. Yep, that's all fine. So access to this one's okay. So people can walk this way through the paths. They can walk down the road. So that's okay. The same is going to be over here as well. So I'm not too worried about that. Access across to the other side is through these park gates. But this park, if I remember correctly, is... Where's the name for this park? Oh, it's all the way down here. Ivy Gardens. It does have an income, but that, as we know before, that really isn't going to stop people using it. So they can walk and get either side here. And then we do have paths that cross over. We've got one there. I might just... Yeah, look, we can see people walking through here. I might just add, let's put this back on here, another one. So here would seem like a good spot. It means we're going to lose a business, but that's okay. And then over here, we've got this one here. So it's the second one in, so I'm going to do the same here. Just to get people walking over to this side. Okay, so those two are okay. This one here, we know we've got our tram stops right here. So what we should see is people getting on and off the trams or on and off the metro and walking across. They will just cross the road. There's nodes here. I'm wondering whether just to put some crossing lights here. I mean, the traffic at the minute is just unbearable. What the heck? Oh, what are we at? 20% or something? 35%. What the heck is going on? I'll tell you what we need is a better access into this area than down here. I'm just wondering whether we could just grab this road and scoot this over here. And see if we can have a little road coming off here into here as well. If I just grab that. I mean, this is just like terrible setup, but for now, there we go. Until we get this all opened up and we can start making this a bit better, it might just help with getting people into here. Unfortunately, it's not going to help the ones that are already down there, but it's going to help all of these that are backing up to here. We just need to give them some time and hopefully the ability to get through here. Do you know what I might just do is change that to a 2-lane rural highway 2-lane median. No, that's not the one I want. It's going to be this one here. Yeah, there we go. I think that should be okay. And then what I might just do is do that. So we get 1 lane off, goes into 2, and they can go each way. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll leave that going and see what happens there. So let's get a crossing in here, and hopefully that is definitely going to help. Right here, I think what we should be able to do is there a node in the middle here? There isn't. Let us, I'm just thinking the best way to do it. If we add a node right there, I don't think that's too close to those two, so we should be okay. Yeah. Then we'll take node controller, we'll get that node, and we'll turn that into a crossing. There we go, like that. Excellent. And then what we'll do is we'll add traffic lights to it just to make sure, oh, buildings are disappearing, that they get a chance to cross. I don't know why they're doing that there. They're carrying on. It's okay. It's just the way the game goes sometimes. Yep, and that's removed a little bit there, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. And hopefully this will work okay. There we go. People crossing over. That is what we want to see. So the idea is to really try and make our city as mass transit and walkable as possible overall. That's what I'm hoping to do, and deal with the traffic that way. Okay, so that one's got good access. If we follow around to here, at the moment there's no way to get down here from up here. You literally have to drive. We've got this path access, and this path here runs all the way along the back, all the way around the outside. So if we give this one access to down here, that is definitely going to help. So I might just go from there and then go to there. I really wanted to do it in a straight line, but why not? That will do. And do you know what? I might even just run this up the other side like this. Where is this going to end up if we sort of keep it going? It can end up... What's that going to look like when it goes up there? Oh, okay. It's going to look like that. And then that could connect to here. Like so. Let's maybe just smoothify that out a bit with this tool. We're going to go from there to there. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Bit of a drop there. Let's just maybe eyeball that a bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. So they can now get into there. And then I'd like this. If I can grab that. So then sort of run through here as well. Hey, look! Floating cars. Everybody loves them. There we go. So at least that gets into this area by the car park. What's going on here? Let's just try and get rid of that tearing. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is add another node in there, and I'm going to bring that one down a little bit. There we go. So we still get the slope, but that's fine. So they can get in there, they can get in there, they can get onto the road, then they can walk. Now, I want to get access to the other side here, to the train, so they don't have to walk all the way over the top and round. So again, we're going to grab this. Yeah, that should be okay. Can we just maneuver this land a little bit out of the way? It's all looking a bit hawky-balky, isn't it? If we grab that there. There we go. So that gives them access over to the other side. Making sure that's all high enough. Yeah, looks okay to me, which is good. So now they can walk over there. And then getting across to the bus station over here. So at the minute they would cross over. Where are all these people walking? So they're walking, crossing over there, going up and down the paths. More people crossing and walking. That is what I want to see. I'm going to just move that over a tiny touch. There we go. I'm just thinking if we can get a path over the top here, that would be good. And also we need to fill in this gap down here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is gone in. Covered that gap in the wall. We can just maybe move this tiny bit over here. Up to the rocks there. Ooh, there we go. Excellent. Oh, that looks so much better. Very good. So could we then get... I'm just wondering whether we could run this path like straight across instead of stopping there. We'll bring it in. Actually, we'll do one this side. I think will work better. Let's see if we can curl one around and come over the top and land over here somewhere. Okay, there we go. I think that's a good way to get over to the other side. I'm liking that. Lots of people walking around in this area, which is exactly what we want to see. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go back to checking out our metro stops. There we go. So this one's all got access all over the place. This one up here is fine, so they can walk around all of these roads, get here, and now we've given them access off of the tram roads as well. Excellent. Then it goes up over here. So I am wondering, so obviously people can walk around here, get to this, but let's just add A little more footpath availability down here too. There we go. Some of those footpaths might change at a later date, but we've got footpath access everywhere. So that should help with that. Okay, let's dive back into this. So that one's okay. And then we're back down to where we started again. Excellent. Oh, this one all the way over here. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So yeah, right by the park, right by the roads. Plenty of walking opportunity around here. Yeah, no problem with that. Excellent. So we need to run things for a little bit. How's the roads going over here? Oh, cleared up. Look at that. Good. And people are coming over here. Excellent. That's what we want. More options for getting around everywhere. Yeah, and then we can come back and check how our metro is going. What's the traffic like at the moment? Yeah, not fantastic. How's our metro usage? 13 per week. So not humongously big, but we'll let it run for a while. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got more people there. And then we'll come back. Right, everything's running reasonably well. It's just this road down here, as it's the only way in and out at the moment, is really struggling to deal with the amount of traffic and the trams and everything. We've got all these parking spaces. I like that road, but I think we're going to have to just change it out. I'm thinking of changing it for this one here. It's an 8-lane road with the trams in the middle. This is the one we had before that had the parking spaces at the side, and I think that's what we're going to have to do, just because it's getting so busy. So if I carefully go down here, it means I'm going to have to remove my planter pots and everything as well, which is fun. Oh, I've got anarchy on, haven't I? Space already occupied, so I need to have anarchy on, otherwise I can't do it. All right, okay. Well, let's just go through and upgrade all of this. There we go, and then I can go through and remove all the plant pots. I bet there's an easier way of doing this. If I use the mover mods, there we go, select that one in buildings. Will that do it? Yeah, there we go. Look, that's the one I want. Okay, there we go. So let's just check our junctions at the end here. We should have dedicated turning lanes. Are you going to go? Why are you not going? Oh, well, you don't have to go if you don't want to. You're a police car. You do what you like, my friend. So we'll give that dedicated turning lanes. We've got so many lanes now. We'll give this dedicated turning lanes. That is a bit I've missed, so we're going to upgrade that bit there. Everybody's going to complain, and then they'll just live with it. And then a dedicated turning lanes down here. And we do have traffic lights set up down here. I'm just wondering whether they're going to be okay. Yeah, they should be fine. They should automatically upgrade themselves. Let's just take a look. Yeah, it looks like it's okay. So we'll leave that running for a little bit. And already we can see there's like gaps. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. I've also discovered this little road here, 4-lane two-way road with tram tracks, because cars are coming along our main road here, turning up here, and then getting stuck behind only one lane being used for turning here, but now they can actually use the road that the trams are on, which I think that's going to help. So I'm going to go around and upgrade. I mean, I might upgrade just all of them. Although the ones that are in the spots where it's, yeah, like here, whenever there's a junction, it gets particularly busy. That one's okay. Yeah, that one's okay. Around the other side, down the bottom, there's going to be a section over here somewhere. Yeah, this section here. So we're going to change those ones. Excellent. And then the rest should be okay. Look, we can see this is all clearing up. And as long as these guys and girls can get round the corner like this, then this traffic light can go down. I might stop them doing that just there. We'll add a bit of Hugo there, right there, so they can queue up in these two segments. And there, already you can see people shooting through. Don't block the box. There we go. Look at that. This was all backed up before it's all gone down. So we just need to, now that that's gone down, hopefully people can get out of these side roads a little bit better. But this main road, look at that. It's clear and moving all the way down. And how is it coming in from us outside the city? Yep, that's going all right as well. Excellent. So we are not too far off of our next target. We're at 12,500. We're trying to get to 15,000. We do have some need for some people. So I'm going to do all of that in there for some high density residential. I'm thinking perhaps this little bit down here is going to be offices just to try and help all the people that are traveling. And did we set this up as a park or anything in the middle? We did, didn't we? I know this is set as a park, but do I want it as a park? I might leave it as a park for now. Come back. I was going to put some offices in there to try and help with our... Do you know what? I think I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to put offices there, and we'll take a look at what offices appear. And I'm also going to put some down the end here, as we do have access to a little noisy bit of the area. So let's do that and see if that helps as well. But we know we've already got, let's have a look, Ivy Gardens, leveling up, plenty. Oh no, it needs more entertainment, so we can add some more of that in. And we can also expand this park. As we move further down here, let's grab that small one. We could sort of bring that in this side of the road like this as well and sort of change things up a bit. And that'll give us more space to add some more items to it like we've got along here. In fact, what we could do, if we just come into here, I want that along the main road either side just to add a little something something. That's going to add to the value. We've got this one here, which we could... Ooh, can't squeeze that in there. Okay, where could we pop some of those? At either end. Just a little bit like that. And then hopefully... What are we up to? 497. There we go. So that's taken us over. So that will help increase the park. Let's see if we can get up to 15,000. What are we going to unlock when we do? Ooh, solar power baseball. Yeah, we're going to have to get intercity bus terminal. We've got that already. A change to our waste transfer bus metro hub. We might upgrade, or we might use that somewhere else. Oh, autosave, quick sip of tea. And that's the wrong screen. We're this screen here. I was in the right one after all. There we go. So what are we going to get? Liberal Arts College, University, a load of other items. Metro Plaza, darn it. Would have really liked that one. Well, let's see what happens when we get there. While I'm waiting for things to grow, we're almost getting up to 14,000. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit here because we do have a four-way junction here now. And this lane is doing straight on and, yeah, two separate things on that one there, which is sort of backing up to up here. So I'd like one of these lanes here. Let's grab that one that can take you in 3 different directions. And we're going to upgrade that there and that there, although this isn't so busy. We're going to do it that way round. And that way round is fine, yeah. And then we'll do dedicated turning lanes. And then what I'm going to do on these ones is you're not going to be able to... Should we allow straight over here? We might have turned that off early, but we've got it back again now. But I think that is probably going to help the most. So when the lights change, I want all of this to go down here. We'll give it a couple of iterations of the lights. I don't know why you're stopping in the middle there. That is silly. Please don't do silly things like that. So we'll say there, you go through, you go through. Yep, there we go. Then they should start stacking up. Oh, perfect. Look, and now that road is clear and free all the way down there. This one here needs that little adjustment as well. Let's do that there. Very odd that they do that. So let's watch it this way. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's good. That's good. And then this little road here. Ooh, let's go this way. I slightly changed this. So now we've got 2 lanes coming up here. And these I'm not allowing to go straight on. They can just go left or right here. And that is it. Which means this little bit, I think he's parked. Let's grab that. And just say you go through so you're not stopping there. And possibly this one here as well. There we go. Yeah, just to move up a bit. And then hopefully that will just keep this little junction going, because as soon as that goes, they should go. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just turn that off altogether and just let that go. And I'm going to do the same over here. And hopefully that should be that. This is moving nicely and freely. This is moving nicely and freely. It's just always this bit up here. Do you know what? It's this bit over here as well. Do you know what? I was lying in bed last night and I was thinking about this city here. And I came to the realization that I've sort of made a rod for my own back by making all this so close together. All of this section here. And in my, you know, half asleep state, lying in bed, I was thinking, what if we just blew all of this up with a load of meteorites? And then moved everything back. Like, moved all of this back, even like a block. And moved all of this back like a block. And just cleared up this road down here. But then that isn't the busiest bit. It's this here and it's this here where these are trying to get out. And I've done as much as I can to try and help. It's like every single road that comes out has got dedicated lanes. This one hasn't because they're all coming around this way. This coming down here, we've now got dedicated lanes. And it just almost seems like I can't get these people out quick enough. And I think I've even put in extra traffic lights. Look, if we go along here, there's lights there, just trying to sort of do the American thing, as it were. But what I might do, you know, is I'm not going to change that. I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to leave it with no giveaway signs or anything here. And just see whether they just get out a little bit quicker. And I'm going to do the same over here. Whoop. And then I'm going to ignore it and I'm going to go and do something else. Because I'm sick of fiddling with this. These are time lights. I've got time lights there, traffic lights over here. Another load of time lights there. Yeah, I'm going to just remove it all. Okay, I think that's it all. We've got a stoplight there. There we go. Got another stoplight there. Got a stoplight there. Of course, you remove the time lights and it puts it in as a normal stoplight, doesn't it? So that is everything gone. We've just got this light down here, which is fine because I want all of these just to keep on moving, to keep on going, and just to stop blocking up all of this. Do you know what I'd love to have in here is a roundabout. And it's funny because I've had a lot of look at it. I've had a lot of comments because I made that sort of, you know, it was a tongue-in-cheek throwaway comment about there not being many roundabouts in America, if any. I only sort of said that in a funny, light-hearted way because I get so many comments. Every time I put a roundabout, oh, we don't have roundabouts in America. But then you'll get another load of people saying, of course we have roundabouts in America. We don't know how to use them. And they're probably a bit tongue-in-cheek. And then you'll get another people going, oh, we've got tons of roundabouts here. I live in America. You don't know what you're talking about. So, of course, people do have roundabouts in America. It's, you know, it is the way it is. But, yeah, it's like these two junctions are just too close together. So I'm thinking of making this one way and just having people come out up here. Because, look, it's like there's not much traffic here. It's almost like these lights go for far too long and these don't go for long enough. Do you know what? I'll play around with it. And then once I've fixed it, I'll show you what I've done. Hey, there we go. We've hit big city 15,000. Fantastic. So now we unlock all of these things down here, which I was talking about before, which are excellent. And I'm just here at the moment fiddling around with some time traffic lights. And I think I've solved this problem here. I'm just waiting for it to go through a couple of iterations to clear up this little bit of a section over here. But I'm really pleased that I've managed to actually work this out and I've linked these two junctions together. I know that you're probably going to be examining this in minute detail and realising I've got a couple of these things not set quite right. Like these are turning to cross while these are going. What's annoying is with, like for instance, let me show you. Let me slow this down here. So this junction coming up here, we've got two sets of lights. This one down here is these two lanes. These ones here are the trams that are going through. So they get a separate light because they've got their own road. This one here is a little bit annoying because this middle section here is shared by cars and trams. So what I was hoping to do was this final section, have a final couple of tram routes where all the trams go and then it's back to the cars again, but I can't quite do it unless I change this back to this other type of road. Have I still got it around here somewhere? Yeah, this one here, because I think that middle one is only trams and no cars. But then at the end, you see, you only get one lane for coming out for cars. So that isn't ideal. But I think I've done it. It's almost... Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Traffic has almost gone down. So all of this here that was all backed up is now gone down because I'm allowing... Let's have a look here. If I just pause the game... Yeah, I'm going to have to slightly change this because they're crossing over each other. But if we view this one here, when this all goes, this main one goes. And then when this goes again, this stops and then this goes. And that solves the problem of this issue here. And then all I need to do then is stop them crossing over each other on this one. Because these are going left and right. And these are coming in. I'll have a look at that. It might be that I need to add another step on there. But as it stands at the moment... Everybody's getting through, which is really good. So I might just tweak that last little bit. And then all I'll need to do then is do the same thing over here. And that could have solved all of our problems, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's like that. They've just gone through and had to stop there. It's not quite long enough to let them all the way through. Anyway, I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll be back with you in a sec. Yeah, I don't think I've got this one 100% perfect, but I've been sort of fiddling around with it. We've got a dedicated setting for everybody to cross all the roads, and then everything else I've just redone it all from scratch. And I put in 2 one-way roads up here as well, so coming out, going in. And that just seems to let things flow a little bit better. It ebbs and flows, I'll be honest with you. I'll probably keep on fiddling with this. And I haven't even done the one on the other side yet. I'm just going to do that another time because, wow, this has taken up so much time to learn how to do these. But I'm glad I'm learning because, yeah, I'm enjoying learning. And this is a lesson in making sure that you pay attention to the entirety of your city because while I was messing around with those lights, I hadn't realised we'd completely run out of water on this side of the city. Oh my goodness. Is there like a fire somewhere or is this just because, probably just because we've grown so much. So, oh my life, I think we need to expand. There we go. We'll add one of those in and then sewage treatment over here. Yeah, this was going to become its own little area, wasn't it? We've got one there. We've got one over there. Whoa, I think we might just utilize this spot along here. Let's just quickly do that. There we go, everybody back to normal, so hopefully all these people are moved back in again. But even with all of these houses empty, we're still doing pretty good on our population. So here we are back at our bus terminal, metro transit hub. Look, people coming in and out over there. Buses are turning up. We've got trains coming in and out from the outside. Here comes another couple now, which is great. Everything's working well. I've even remembered to put parking spaces in our car park over there. So now is the time that we need to name our city. Here we go. And as we said right at the beginning, it is going to be Mississippi. There we go. Fantastic. So thank you very much for watching this episode today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and check out the next video on the screen as well. Have a fantastic day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.